Hey guys, I'm Emily Walsh, and in this video I'm going to be talking to you about my thoughts and views about that vegan teacher as a vegan myself. So she's very controversial, so I'll start off with starting to tell you a little bit about her. So she originally started off with getting huge on TikTok, and she made a lot of vegan controversial videos, but she grew very big, getting to about almost 2 million followers. But then unfortunately, she was banned from TikTok. And of course, due to her popularity, there was a lot of videos being made on YouTube about her getting banned and people's thoughts and opinions on the matter. So lots of people were celebrating. Some people even went to such lengths as to make this account. This one, an entire YouTube channel saying ban that vegan teacher on TikTok, and a couple of what looks like silly videos. Okay, so once she got banned off TikTok, she quickly moved on to YouTube. So she has her own YouTube channel. Let's take a look at it now. Okay, so you can already see that she has 51,000 subscribers, which is really good. She makes a lot of different content. She does a lot of live streams with other vegan YouTubers. Okay, so let's actually look at my personal thoughts on that vegan teacher, as you've all been waiting for. Let me see. I think that a lot of the claims that have been made are not really. There's not really any evidence for these claims. They say that she's They say that she's homophobic, but I've never seen her, like, any stuff that she said that is homophobic. I think people are just grasping at straws. She is actually bisexual, so she's a part of the LGBT community. And as far as the racist thing one goes, I haven't seen any evidence for that. I think she made an All Lives Matter type of hashtag. But the thing is that before the Black Lives Matter thing got really popular, All Lives Matter was actually an animal rights thing. So it's completely different. It's not a correction or a rebuttal to Black Lives Matter, but a lot of douchebags were actually using All Lives Matter as a rebut for Black Lives Matter. So I can totally understand when, like, people are getting angry if someone uses All Lives Matter. However, she was actually meaning it in the animal sense, like all lives matter, not just humans. So as far as I'm concerned, that's not racist if it's on its own. Only if it's used as a correction when people say Black Lives Matter. Can we all agree? Okay, so another thing as well, how I feel about her getting banned off TikTok. Yeah, that's really disturbing for me, because the thing is that you could say, oh yeah, but she upset a lot of people with a lot of the words that she said. Maybe she misrepresented some of the things that were said about her, but there's been other, like, vegan YouTubers that have been taken off TikTok, such as Vegan Booty and also Deep Vegan, which is really, like, it's quite sad actually, because the real reason why they got taken down has nothing to do with them going against terms and conditions, but just the fact that people just, there's a whole bunch of people that don't like vegans, and they just basically spam report these accounts just because they don't like vegans, because they don't like their message. And I don't think that's right. You know, I think that if this was done to, you know, gay people or whatever, then there'd be discrimination against that. And I definitely have heard rumors of people, you know, of a group of people that specifically target vegan accounts. But again, that's just a rumor. So yeah, it is actually quite disturbing, because just because you disagree with something doesn't mean you should, you know, have it taken down. And I think that having an opinion on something, even if you think it may be racist or sexist, is still, like, it's your interpretation, really. It's hard to explain because I do believe in censoring people that are really, really bad, but for those just sharing their thoughts and opinions, you know, censoring them is just, it's not okay. But let's have a look at some videos that other YouTubers have made, and I can tell you my thoughts. Okay, so this is done by The Queer Kiwi. She is a vegan YouTuber, also does a lot of feminist content. I actually really enjoy her feminist content and agree with a lot of things that she says when it comes to feminism. This video, not so much, but let's go into it.
Thanks guys, gals and non-binary pals, and welcome back to another video. That vegan teacher is a 50-something, 60-something year old woman who makes TikToks encouraging veganism and educating people on veganism. Which sounds all well and dandy, very good. We need people to be educating people and encouraging more vegan choices. But the way she goes about it, she crosses some lines. She is what I like to call an extregan. It stops being compassionate and it starts being aggressive, and it is what pushes people away from veganism. It lacks...
Yeah, see, she doesn't really have any scientific evidence to say that it pushes people away. And if you think about it, right, if you're saying really nice, lovely things, like that's the type of ones that the type of activism I like to do, quite not in your face and things like that. But who talks about me? Like, do we know Emily Walsh? Do we know my other main channel, which is Slightly Crazy Vegan? Not many people talk about me, especially not non-vegans. So if people aren't talking about the subject, whether they like it or not, it's not effective. And unfortunately, people like to talk about negative things. They don't really, like, they don't watch something positive and go, wow, I want to talk about that, you know, in the work lunchroom. Or like, I want to discuss this with my best friend. Most of the time, they discuss things with others when they're negative. Unfortunately, that's just how it goes.
That vegan teacher is not a real vegan, because I believe that a lot of what she's doing is doing more harm than good for veganism. I am a vegan myself.
Honestly, I think when you tell other vegan activists that they're doing it wrong, you send a message to all the non-vegans when they go, oh, I don't like listening to this. But then I've heard a lot of people say, yeah, but other vegans don't like that vegan teacher either. And I think that just justifies them not listening to the loudest people in veganism. So I think that what you're doing is more damaging, because you're saying, oh, this isn't very effective. Yeah, people are talking about her, and now you're just siding with them, which is against veganism. So, no. Okay, so for some of you that don't know, this is a video that Pyroclinical, I don't know how to pronounce his name, did on with Tommy in it, which is the 16-year-old boy that that vegan teacher did like a stitch with, which means like she took his part of his video and made like a little bit of a response and posted up publicly that people are saying, some people are even accusing her of like hitting on a 16-year-old, which is ridiculous because it was public. It wasn't like she sent him a private message or anything, and she's not knocking on his door. But yeah, this is how cut up he is about it.
Yeah, definitely do that. I'm here now with Minecraft sensation Tommy in it.
Yeah, Tommy, me. Hello, pyrocynical viewers.
Yeah, there is
Reddit.
There is no audience.
Discord.
Fuck you. There's no audio. What I wanted to do, if you're comfortable with it, I wanted to watch the TikToks that kind of she interjected herself into in the first place. You know, when you made those TikToks and she replied to them.
I'm at college and surrounded by women.
Don't be scared, Tommy. Just follow that meat teacher, Miss Tofu. She'll help you find a nice vegan girl. who will teach you what to do.
I just like how you had nothing to do with anything there. You were just doing some little bit and then suddenly...
I just don't get what's going on.
Like, if you did some slight dig or something, I totally understand it. But again, it's just like nothing to do with it whatsoever.
I just don't get what's going on, man.
It's weird because so many people always have this kind of argument.
Yeah, he doesn't get what's going on. He doesn't care. People are always like, oh no, this poor boy. And he's just sitting there like, what? Nonchalant. He just doesn't care.
So I woke up to some...
Okay, so this is a vegan beauty girl. So let's have a look through this. This video is called Vegan Reacts to That Vegan Teacher Getting Banned from TikTok.
Good news this morning, and that is that the vegan teacher has been kicked off of TikTok. Grab yourself a cuppa because in today's video we're going to talk about what happened and why, as a vegan, I'm very happy to see the back of that vegan teacher.
3, 2, 1, sing! Eating animals from McDonald's.
So for a bit of background, especially for those of you who aren't on TikTok, that vegan teacher is possibly like the most famous vegan on TikTok.
Yeah, exactly. So if someone is like the most popular vegan, spreading the vegan message, why are you so sad that she's been banned? Honestly, did you even try to reach out to that vegan teacher, share your thoughts, things like that? No, I don't think so.
You're an evil person if you eat animals, and I am...
Yeah, see, I think that a lot of people paraphrase that vegan teacher, but honestly, I feel like if you want to do someone justice, considering it's on video, you should show those video clips so that you don't misrepresent what someone says. Because when you paraphrase, there's a lot of information that's lost, so it's not really fair. She never said you're evil. She just said that, as far as religion goes, we believe that if we murder people that we're not going to heaven. I was like, okay, well then, by contributing to animal suffering, you're going to hell, but you're not going to heaven or something like that. And I'm not religious, so I don't really care. But at the end of the day, it was just thought-provoking. It's just more food for thought kind of thing. And it's more about kind of saying something that makes people think. And it's not meant to be like a grr thing. It's just meant to be like, have you ever thought about this?
They pissed me of goodness because I don't. There was just quite a few shitty different things she did, which also may have contributed to her getting banned off of the app. She often brought in Christianity and God and would tell people they'll be going to hell because they eat animals and that God won't like them because they don't eat animals.
That's what Christians say, oh, you're gonna go to hell if you don't have a relationship with God, and if you were to watch a Christian channel and they were like, okay, yeah, we believe that if you want to get into heaven, you have to have a relationship with God, right? And that is their beliefs, right? And you can't just be like, oh, I'm going to go to hell if I don't have... You can just not believe it, You can just not believe it. At the end of the day, think for yourselves. She's just saying, okay, if you believe this, then you're probably going to hell if you're causing animal suffering. And, yeah.
Honestly, I did not follow her. I was aware of her account. I did check it out.
Yeah, see, that's the problem, you see. All these people making assumptions about that vegan teacher, they've never watched her content before. So, okay, so obviously, because that vegan teacher has been banned off TikTok, you can't actually see any of her content. But, luckily, David Rams did a 10-hour live stream of that vegan teacher, of her TikTok videos. And they're all here. If you want to check out watching that vegan teacher for 10 hours straight, you can watch all of her videos.
I need to think about my... Ah, cool, it's Nemo.
Vegan athletes exist. Plants have protein. That guy's vegan. If he can be vegan, so can you. Come on, be vegan from now on.
Cool.
That is a really good point. Nimba Delgado is a really hot guy, and he's fully vegan, been vegetarian since... Oh, no, wait. I think he's been vegan since birth. I don't want to get that wrong, but yeah, he's basically not ate meat his entire life, and look how yummy he looks. So, let's just wrap this up, guys. So basically, some of the things that vegan teacher does and says, it's not really my style. But I'm not going to drag her down about it. different activism attracts different people, and the world is full of different people, and we need different types of people to promote veganism in different types of ways in order to attract every type of person, which should be great. So if you love this video and you want to see more, please like and subscribe. And also don't forget to put a comment in the section. I read all of my comments, by the way. And also don't forget to check out my main channel, Slightly Crazy Vegan, if you're over the age of 18. You can also follow me on all of my social media accounts. The links are down below, and you can support me on Patreon to help me out because I do this full time. And also don't forget to check out That Vegan Teacher's YouTube channel, subscribe, and yeah, if you want to have an opinion on her, I will respect you more for your opinion if you've actually seen her videos. If you've seen her videos and you have that opinion, it's like, okay. But if you haven't seen her videos and you're just going off baseless accusations or like misinformation or like hearsay, Chinese whispers, I'm not going to respect your opinion. I'm just not. You can't just paraphrase someone because you overheard something through Chinese whispers and be like, this is accurate and this is my opinion. It's like, no. Go onto her YouTube channel, go onto David Ramsey, watch her videos on all her TikToks, okay? You don't have to spend 10 hours, but you know, flip through it, okay? Then you can form your own opinion. But until then, shh. Have a good day.